Hello and welcome to this video. Now, we are playing the Blood Sacrament still. In the video I previously released, I farmed Shaper 200 times. It was sort of profitable. We now have a Mage Blood. We have a Mage Blood and we are running the Elite Res Flask with a Granite Flask. This guy has done Maven and Uber Elder. I accidentally invited Maven into Uber Elder, so it took a little bit longer and a few more portals. Maven, I'm not used to fighting Maven. It's not something I do a lot. I usually have very budget characters that I make as good as possible. Then, like, they're not overly tanky, but this is good enough to do Maven pretty easy. And the memory game exploding, it didn't kill us. So, didn't have to worry about doing the memory game. And if you know any upgrades or anything, would be helpful. But I will point out one thing. In a comment, it did suggest that I do the 3 red craft to get my boots, head and gloves to be all red. Yes, that is the correct way, but as I said in the last video, it was going to be very expensive. And I didn't want to spend the 1 div per gear slot to actually make it possible. This is the Varishi chromatic calculator. You put in the requirements of the gear pieces, the amount of sockets desired in the color, and it works out the best way for you to do it. Our headpiece is going to take roughly 1800 chromes, and our, I think it's 144. And our gloves are going to take about 1550. Which I'm going to do. I'm going to do the gloves now. But yeah, that is why I said it was too expensive and I didn't want to do it. But the commenters were right. That is the best way to do it. So I'm going to do the gloves now. And I did craft this head and these boots, because all we care about is improved energy shield, but obviously some stats on it would be nice. So yeah, at least 3 red, and craft, and we do this until we see a 4th red, and we hope we don't run out of chromes, which we did. That was 2,000 chromes that we just went through.
What have you got for me?
So now we have to buy some more. What's it going at? So 2,200. Put this back in. Where is it? At least 3 red. Come on. Come on. Woohoo! So where did that end up? So we had about 2,000 when we started, and then we just brought another 2,200. Give it. So I'll just take everything off this guy. So it cost us about 2,800 chromes on something that, if we're lucky, costs us 1,500. So it cost us over a div to just change this pair of gloves to 4 red. So I'm going to swap that out because we're going to run this ziggurat map and show what we are doing at the moment. Now, put on strong boxes. I think this is my strong, nope. What? Oh, scarab. This is my scarab tree. Do we have any more scarabs we can go for? I literally have just been clicking on more scarabs. That's pretty much all this tree is. Just where can I find extra scarab drops? Okay. So I'm out of the way. It's there. We got our Graniflas on. Chaos ring on. We are 59% chaos res. We should be able to take out the trash and some of the things before the boss. The boss, I don't know. I did beat the Citadel boss. It did take 4 portals. Let's delirium it up. But yeah, let's have a look at how we're going. I don't want to do a mercenary in a T17. Not until we do the boss, at least. Because I got a feeling the T17 merc will be like week 1. Just pretty much blow us up. But yeah. We are actually only doing about 10-11 mil. Our damage did go down by adding the mage blood and changing up some of our gear. So we are actually doing less damage than we were, but as you can see, we're not doing too bad. T17s are pretty much like T16s for us. Obviously we're going to run into something that has like some random death thing, and we'll probably die. Let's do it. So we survived that. But yeah, this build, if you don't count the mage blood, which cost me 175 div, plus a flask, so let's call it 180. This build cost us like 10, maybe 11 div, depending on the pieces. And yes, this is doing more survivability for this, but we could do T17 trash on the other setup. So yeah, 10 div to do T17s like this. Just one button clicking. I don't think that's terrible. To the point where I'm probably, like in 4 or 5 months or whatever, when next league rocks around, I'll probably have this in the back of my mind as a build that we're going to run. Okay, get off us. Because yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap to get going, and then it's cheap to upgrade compared to others. And its survivability is pretty good from the get-go. The degens are a problem. That's one thing that's keeping us alive a lot more, is the poison and bleed immunity that we have going on our flasks. So there's probably a bunch of devourers just hiding in the ground or something. Oh no, I missed there. But I do not know if we can beat this boss. A chaos is okay. But yeah. So take your bets whether we can take this boss on. But I don't know. I honestly, our damage isn't terrible. But I honestly don't know whether we can survive a lot of the chaos stuff that comes in the next phase. Come on, where's there? Get off me. And I'm terrible at this. Yeah. That's not surprising that we died to that. Because we don't have the best movement speed. Huh. Okay, I don't know this fight at all. So we'll just run around. Try not to get exploded. That's it. Come on, 2 seconds, no damage, please. Like, the problem is, like, this chick has like 50 different phases. Now we can't be injured for, yep, yeah. Like, if she didn't have 50 different phases, I think she'd be dead. Seriously? And we're dead in 2 seconds when it goes kaboom. Oh. The big problem is trying not to get damaged for 2 seconds. Yeah. That is a big drawback of the build. Going around and not being hit for 2 seconds. I'm actually gonna go collect everything. I'll edit this part out. So we got 2 tries. Oh. Okay, so we got 1 try. Because this is more than likely going to kill us.
Dead already. How pathetic.
And we walk in and she says, "Arise, my children," again. We failed. We're dead. Like, come on.
Wouldn't have lasted a day, my pence.
Yeah, that's just rubbish. Like, we didn't even have a chance because the "Arise, my mortal children," or whatever. Yeah, just no chance. We'll run a Sirus. I've never actually beaten Sirus. My brain is too slow. So if we beat this guy, it will be an accomplishment because, yeah, my brain is too slow in reacting to his stuff. So we should have the damage. It's just whether my brain is able to do it. Dude, settle down. That was not a great time for a lag spike. Get out from under that. Dude, seriously. Here we go. Rather not. What's with the lag? Okay, tell me how I died there. Like what degen or whatever was that? Because clearly that's something we still need to fix. I don't do Sirus fights, so I don't know what exactly he does. Yeesh. Get your stuff out of the way. Not good. Let's not and say we did. 2 seconds, please. Thank you. Out! Out! Oh! I love this build. As you could see there, I had never beat this guy before.
Only God knows what sorrows beset them.
I did not need my brain. Oh, I love this guy. How much are these going for? 4.5 div. And this is 7 div, unless it's going up 7.5, 9 potentially. Ooh! Didn't want to talk to you. Let's have a look. We can get nine and a half on the exchange. Or 4.3. We'd take a hit if we sold that on the exchange, and we'd get 9. Ooh, hoo, hoo. We just got some money. And none of this stuff will be any good. Crown of the Inward Eye. People put that on their Merc. And we got this stuff. Probably end up selling all. But we got money. I like this guy. Yes. That was one of the things I wanted to do. We just got the feed to go, and we actually got all map slots. I've never actually done the feed because I don't do breach. Because Cholula's domain, pretty sure is breach boss. Cholula's breach. Alluring Abyss, I assume, is Abyss boss. I don't necessarily do Abyss. So I've never actually even come close to doing that. But yeah, as you can see, this build is awesome for the investment. We can do T17 area. We just forget about the boss. And we can do T17 area, make sure it's got strong boxes, all that. We can do that. But yeah, I like this guy. He's very nice. Let me know what you think and all that. You can do it without a mage blood. This just helps me with resistance and everything. But let me know what you think about this guy and where can we improve. Because there is still that little bit where we're pretty much no life when we do this. As you can see, I think we go down to, what's the lowest I see? At least 50. I saw at least 59 there. And as soon as we hit something that goes through our defenses, because we do have ailment immune, bleed immune, poison immune, capped res, except for chaos. So there's something that can still get through our defenses. If you know what it is, let me know. And how to fix it. But other than that, let me know what you think about the build, whether you've played it, whether you've seen someone play it. But that's this guy and this video. And I'm very, very happy right now because that is the first time I've been able to beat that guy. All because it was able to take my brain out of it. I did not need to react quickly. I didn't need to read what's going on quickly. This guy did it for me. And yes. So thanks for watching and goodbye.